and welcome back to another episode of Daily Dose. I'm your host, Jay, and this is EJ.
Also known as Six Soul.
Yeah, and we are currently on season 2, episode 7. I'm going to go with 7. Okay, so today we're talking about EJ, and we're going to talk about music, as EJ is an artist.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about fraternity life. Is that the way I could put it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. And we're also going to talk about just growing up, like life. So, EJ, give everybody a little bit about you.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm EJ. I go by Six Soul. I don't really think I should put my age, but I'm 24. I got a degree in criminal justice, so graduate. You feel me? And I like to make music. I like to go out. I like to chill. I like to have fun. Yes, I am a part of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Yeah.
Shout out to the brothers. Shout out to the chapter.
Yeah. Make it a little louder. All right. So my first question. So you're an artist. And do you have any projects coming out? Like, give us a little.
Okay, so I'm working on a project right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to drop like another EP, probably August. So I got a couple video shoots that's about to drop in June.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on putting out like 2 singles in June, and then August I'm gonna put out the full
thing.
Yeah, probably a single in June, and then a single at the beginning of July or end of June. It depends. But
how's your journey been with music?
The journey has been rough. It's kind of hard, to be honest, to say it's easy or from what I see on social media, because honestly, writing and stuff is hard. Doing the music, trying to just support yourself as an independent artist, paying for everything. It's you see Lil Baby, you see Beyonce, you see all these artists. You
so easy.
Man, I'm trying to be like them, but it's not that easy. The journey is a lot, but I mean, you just gotta keep persevering. That's how I feel.
So how was it? So I know both you and Joy. So how was it filming that music video? Because y'all seem serious. I'm like, it's no way this filming this was this smooth and serious. I'm like, okay, Joy the video girl,
Girl, I called you 20 minutes ago. Why can't you answer? Oh, alright, my fault. But that's besides the point. Girl, why this boy talking about I'm toxic? Exactly, I'm toxic.
But I mean,
how was it filming with your friends?
It was hard filming that. I don't know if y'all could tell. I mean, it's a lot of probably because it's me and her. We can see the moments where we was about to laugh and stuff. But it was so hard trying to really record that joint. Because Joy, if you know Joy, you know she's never seen it.
I don't know how. What made you say I'm gonna make Joy the video girl?
I be needing people, and I don't be wanting to pay girls either to be in the video. So I'm like, Joy, you could be in this joint. But I didn't think I knew that we would be able to get it done, but it was just funny doing it because she never serious. I'm this close to her, I'm singing and she laughing. So
how long it took y'all to do it? From start to finish?
Probably 2 hours.
For real? That's not too bad though.
It's not that bad. I mean, the cameraman was doing a couple takes and stuff, but still, it was a lot.
That's a bit. I'm just I watched it, of course. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all was doing good. Y'all did good. We couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
There's some parts in there you could tell.
You could tell. Now I'm gonna go back and watch, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay, that was cracking the fuck up at this. And was it parts where y'all had to keep doing it because y'all kept laughing?
Yeah, no, for real.
It's always like that, especially with your friends.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. I and me and Joy, we bid.
Yeah,
so
all the time.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, so how was it growing up being a singer? Were you the singer everywhere you went, at church, family, school, or were you just undercover, I sing, if you know, you know?
I would say in school, people knew I could sing, but I didn't really sing that much. I didn't join the choir in school. I didn't do all of that. I mean, I did the talent show and stuff. In church,
you as a singer?
I was always having to sing in church. I was raised in church. I didn't have no option. My mom, she made me sing in the choir. I mean, I had a good voice, so they would let me do some solos. Yeah, solos. But I mean, it was calm, honestly. In my family, I mean, everybody knew I could sing, but it wasn't just always oh, can you sing? Can you sing? Can you sing? It was calm. I hear people all the time. They'd be like, oh, I wish I knew how to sing and stuff. It'd just be I mean, it's cool, but like you acting like somebody about to be like every 5 minutes sing a song.
Do people do that to you? EJ, can you sing, please, real quick?
Sing what? Okay.
Like no, do people be in?
Oh,
like,
I thought you were about to say ask me.
Oh, you want to? You can.
I don't mind, but
okay. No.
You know, we can get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I mean, people, in high school, definitely people used to ask like, "Can you just sing a song real fast and stuff?" I mean, church is probably the heaviest time where they ask because they'll call you and be like, "Oh, we need you to sing here, or we need you to sing for this."
In the middle of service, or like
like you could be sitting there on service and they'd be like, "Okay, well, we're going to get Brother Johnson to come up here and give us a song."
And you didn't know they was about to.
No, you just got to sing on the spot.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my God, my church never did that. Like
they never.
Not like, can you come up and sing like off the whim? It's like, if you're doing a solo that day.
Oh, see, my church is different.
Real?
If they need you to stay after, sing, they'll call you up and just ask, "Can you bless us with a song or something?" And just be
like that movie stuff.
What I'm about to sing, like I don't even know.
Oh, and you had to pick. They didn't even say, "Can you give us this little light of mine?"
Yeah, you just sing a song.
Oh wow,
this little light of mine.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your new project that's coming out.
All right, so my new project that I'm trying to put out by August, it'll probably have like 6 songs on there. I already started working on like 3 of them. This theme that I'm kind of giving, okay, so basically on like my last project, Rebirth, I'm not sure if you heard it. Okay. So yeah, it's like if you notice most of the songs on there, one of the songs, Warzone, I'm talking about, like how I just handled the situation that passed in my father.
Yeah.
And then it's all good. Like everything fine now. Yeah. But I'm talking about that. It's a lot of like love songs, but this new project is kind of more of like a theme, I would say. Well, I did put out another project for Valentine's Day.
Right.
So it was 3 songs. But this new project, I don't know what I'm going to title it yet. It's a title in my head like Lost Time.
Right.
Around like the songs that I'm doing. But yeah, it's going to have about 6 songs. I feel like some of the songs that I've been working on already, they pretty good. Yeah, I like them. It's yourself. Yeah, I wanted to be like a summer vibe. So one of the songs I'm talking kind of about like myself or whatever, because that's real. And then another song is about like us being outside.
Right. Okay.
Of course, I'm gonna throw a little love song in there for the ladies. We
out there, we outside. Yeah, the ladies. Give us a little something.
I got a story song too, just about like basically like how King Von he rap, he tells stories. Like I got a song like that. That's just telling the story. And then I don't know the other 2 I'm at yet.
Not yet.
But, yeah.
Just you can make it about me. I could be inspiration. No, but how do you come up with, like, I know you said you're thinking of a title. How do you come up with a title? Is it just a consistent topic that you are like speaking about in your songs, and it's just like, all right, I'm gonna use that topic as a name? Or like, how do you come about making a title of the album? Because some albums, like Summer Walker, Still Over It, like that's obvious, like because she talking about her ex and over him, but like some it don't have nothing to do with the song. So like, how do you personally like come up with the actual title?
Lord, like I said, being an independent artist is hard. Yeah, like, I don't know. I try when I pick the titles, I try to think of something that's going to stick to the people. Like it ring a bell a little bit, like it's creative, but it's also something that represents me. Right. And that's why I did like Rebirth. Like I titled Rebirth because I felt like it was a good thing that makes people be like, that's different. But also because I felt like this is the rebirth of me like doing my singing. Right. Like I had put time off, I didn't sing, I didn't do a lot of stuff, and then it came back around, and now I'm putting out a project. So that's dope. It's kind of hard. Like I just try to be creative with it. Like I just think of something that could be like I said, it could have a nice ring to it, but it's still like meaningful. Yeah. And how was it like taking time off? Like what would you just getting yourself together? I know your dad like just trying to heal from all of that, or was it school, or was it a combination of like everything? School, trying to heal from my dad, like because he passed away 2021 on Valentine's Day. So I was still in school, and then I still had a whole another semester to go. And while I was in school when he passed away, that was during COVID, so we was remote, like online. So that semester I felt like 3 classes. For real? I had to come back an extra year because they didn't even. They didn't offer the class in the fall, so I had to take it. Oh, you had to spring come back a whole year. That's why I had to stay an extra year to. I was supposed to graduate in 2021, but I graduated in. I feel like that's the norm. Yeah.
Like all my friends, we all graduate either a semester or a year. Like I feel like that's the norm though.
Man, I was ready to get out. That was 5 years.
I know. Like, after the 4, after the 12, like
I don't know. It was hard, but you know, I just that semester, like that whole year, being there after he passed away was hard for me because it became a year while I was in school. So I was still going through many emotions, going through a lot of things. But I feel like, you know, writing, honestly, kind of after I graduated and writing more like music and stuff, like it helped me a lot. Like it was therapeutic. Like,
and you think that's where rebirth came from?
Yeah,
for
honestly,
sure.
like it made me kind of rebirth my love for singing and writing and all of that. Like I had put off that singing and everything. Like one of my dreams, I just put it off for real because I was always told like, okay, well, you know, you gotta have like a real plan. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
But chase your dreams, people. Do what you want to do and live your life for real. Like,
and most of these people like that are famous, they didn't mean to become famous. So you don't think you putting in the work, you can actually do it on purpose. Exactly. Like a lot of these people don't do it on purpose. It's like, oh snap, I just created his song. Oh snap, wait, I'm famous. Like, and not even trying. Exactly. So you putting in the work, being consistent for sure. I think is
creates the longevity. I'm telling you.
Sure. Have you had anybody like that recognize your music, or have you? I'm gonna say like, have you had somebody like say, oh, I like your music that you weren't expecting it from? Like, it could be like a celebrity, like an older person, like who said, oh my gosh, like keep going, like who motivated you a little bit more.
Yeah, honestly, it's a lot of people. I even I'll be sending my music in people DMs, like not like regular people, but like celebrities. Like I send it to everything, like just to see if I get that lucky shot. Like, and one day I sent it to Davies Instagram, and he responded. I guess whoever does his work like works his Instagram. They responded to me. They told me that they like my sound. They asked me about a budget and everything else, but it was just a motivation to hear like keep going. Like, and then there's people who just regular people like my friends. Like, I feel like when you got somebody who believe in you, it helps you push harder to want to do stuff. And I feel like it's genuine. So many people have DM me, text me, like they tell me they like my music, keep going, they love my music. Like, I know everybody not gonna like it. Everybody's not gonna like it, but the people that I get that tell me positive things, like that's honestly what keep me going with it. Like, for real.
All right, so now we're gonna move on a little bit to pledging. So I'm gonna start off obviously, with condolences, to your dad, because I know. Well, I want to ask, like, was he a big part of it? Of pledging, of making that jump to the side.
Yeah, he was definitely. I mean, I seen it all my life. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and then my brother, he became the bruh. So like, it always made me want to be a part of it. Just seeing how he was like with his LBs and seeing how my brother was, and then I'd be around them. They would show so much love, and then being outside, like I used to be at the cookout. I was little, so I already knew.
You knew what was going on.
And then when I got too like older and I'm older, like high school and stuff, I'm with my brother now, and we outside at like Cheney May weekend, and I'm like, dang, I can't wait till
before you cross.
Yeah, this is before I crossed. I was in high school when we had two so
you already knew.
Yeah, I knew I wanted to do it. So when I got the chance, I did it.
Yeah, that's decent because I know a lot of people that like they grew up seeing their parents doing it, so I guess that was one of the reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I had started to gain my own reasons once I started to do like knowledge about the actual fraternity. Like I only knew what I was told, but actually doing my own research about it, it was like, all right, like I like what these men stand for. Like I want to be a part of this. So.
Okay. All right. So once you cross. I know, so give us exactly which fraternity you're in so they know like who you are.
I am a part of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay.
The bros.
Yeah. You said it earlier, but I just wanted you to say it again since we was on the topic. Okay, so when you cross, was it like, all right, the clout is coming? The popularity is there. Like, I'm that nigga for real. Like, not that you wasn't that nigga before, but for real, I'm that nigga now. Like, does it come with it?
Yeah, I mean, this is how I say it. If you that nigga before, you're gonna be that nigga after you done. Like, right. If you a lame before, you're gonna be a lame after.
For real.
It's everybody. It comes with popularity and clout, but it's like, don't let that change you, and don't let that make you, because. people is going to really see you for yourself either way. Like, so, I mean, it's a lot of relationships you make. You meet a lot of people. You become connected with a lot of people. It's there, but at the same time, if you're a weirdo, you're a weirdo.
You're going to be a weirdo before and after.
Right. That's just how it is. That's just how I see it. But it do come with a lot of like, it comes with a lot of connections. I don't really want to say clout because it's just like, you know, like,
clout is like, clout is different.
Yeah, but it do come with a lot of like connections. Like you definitely plugged in.
Does it come to you, or does it find you, or do you gotta go looking for it, like the connections?
It can find you. You could get it. It just depends. Like you could be out somewhere. Somebody be like, "Oh, you the bros. I'm a Delta. I'm AKA. I'm the bros." Like you meet other fraternity brothers, and they plugged in with the same stuff that you want to do. They get you right in the door. It could be a job. It could be anything, or even you out somewhere just trying to have a good time.
Right.
They like,
can it work against you?
What? Like as far as being like in a Greek. I mean,
being like yours and being in your specific Greek, like being a bruz, like, and somebody else like, oh, I don't like them. Like, can it work against you, or more times than not, it works in your favor?
Yeah, more times I would say it worked in your favor, but it do have its moments where it can be like, I mean, if you a bruh and you trying to go to a Kappa party, like they're not about to let you in for free because you're not their fraternity. Like, but that's pretty much it though.
And I heard y'all had the best punch.
Oil, yes.
That's what's called oil. Okay, and the best chicken. You always on the grill, my nigga. Every time I see you at a cookout, you always on the grill. I'm like, why is this nigga chilling?
I gotta show the people what we eating. We eating good.
So do y'all like share, or is like you only gotta be connected to?
No, anybody can get something. Like we give it out to everybody at all the functions. You come get chicken. We be having lamb chops, all types of stuff, burgers, hot dogs. Yeah, like
I feel like, dang, I'm not a part of this. I feel like I don't know.
We here for the people. Like that's what we are doing to serve y'all. So
that's decent. What's something that y'all stand for?
We stand for a lot, but the main thing.
Spot,
but the main thing we stand for is friendship. Friendship is essential to the soul. That's our motto. So like honestly, just being a good friend to somebody, like being a friend to your brother, and we stand for service, like service to people, like and college as well. It's an undergrad. It was made for undergrads, and you know it got to the grad level as well, but it was to basically enhance the undergrad culture. So
and I see you have made a lot of like, I mean, from social media. You know, I'm not with you every day, but I see from social media you have made like some good friends.
Yeah, I definitely would say like my line brothers. Like I mean, when I got to Lincoln, that's where I crossed. Like I didn't know anybody there, and when I transferred there, you know, I got plugged in, was able to cross there like after my first year, and my line brothers who I came in with, like, I mean, I didn't know them from a can of paint, and I feel like I knew them for forever, and then it's just other bros that I have met or whatever at other schools, so it's like. Yeah, I made a lot of genuine friends. Like it's a lot of friendship. It's there. It's definitely there.
All right. So what can you say to those who are kind of like doubting, like pledging, like they want to do it, but they're not like sure? Like, can you give them any like peace of mind of like what you will get out of it, what you can put into it to get good out of it?
I feel like what you put into it is what you get out of it. Right. Honestly, like if you join it and you don't really talk to anybody and you don't really go to any of your own events or establish relationships with other people, it's not going to be good for you. But I feel like if you actually join it and you know, take everything that comes with it, the good and the bad, because nothing is all positive. I feel like you will flourish in the fraternity, and that's any Greek organization. My advice to anybody who want to be Greek is just like, you know, do your research, find out which one best fits you, and then talk to the people who are in the org and ask them questions, and just be able to get like, you know, an understanding of everything before you get yourself into whatever it is you want to do.
All right. So what do you say, like, because everybody's experience are different, but you know there are things out in the public about crossing and stuff. What do you say about the negative things that are in the news, or like the documentaries of like all the things that supposedly go down if they do, if they don't? What can you say about like those documentaries? Do you feel like that's private? Like, leave it alone, or do you feel like it should be out there?
It's very unfortunate of the things that certain people have to go through to kind of join these organizations, but Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated is a non-hazing fraternity.
Okay. Tell them again.
Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated is a non-hazing fraternity.
Yeah, because I know, like, I be seeing, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And I feel like sometimes it can deter black or white from trying to.
Yeah, it can.
So it's nice to sit down and have these conversations and have you come on and say, no, that's not what we do. Like, even though y'all see that on TV and even though y'all see that in the movies, that's not what we do.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I don't know. It's just very unfortunate. Again, like, people, I see stuff on the news. They
all the time. It be crazy. It be like, y'all gotta chill.
Yeah, but
don't be going on the news like, I'm not gonna cross the bread. They good. Y'all smooth. Y'all good. Yeah, and they got a good chicken and the oil. Can I say that? Yep. I say the oil. All right, and they got the oil and the good chicken. So chill. All right. So do y'all create like a brother and sisterhood with the? I know we just talked about the divine nine, but do y'all create do y'all create a bond amongst all of you guys? Like the Divine Nine, or do y'all kind of?
Yeah, it's the NPAC, National Panhellenic Council. So basically, it's like you can have at school, you have an NPAC, which is a person from every org represents your org, and they all on a board together. So they come together and do different fellowships, community service, whatever the case may be. Like, it's whatever they kind of like want to do on campus. They throw parties where stroll offs, everything where we all come together. Basically, we do our stroll, step shows, anything. So the MPAC is like I said, one person from every organization. They come together. They on a board in school, and they throw events together. So people could come to an event. They could see the Qs, the Kappas, the Sigmas, the Iotas, AKAs, Deltas, Zetas, SGROs, like. So everybody, that's one of the ways we actually come together in fellowship. And then it's like, when you at school and you cross and you on your yard, like the people who come before you, like if they like, say I cross Spring 20, people like Spring 19, they're going to show you love. They're going to tell you congrats. Like you're going to start talking to them. Like even the girls who in sororities, like everybody in the Greek world, like, it's cool. Like people just try to show you love because they know how it felt for them when they became Greek. So it's congratulations type of thing. And then you just establish a bond with them. You go to school there and stuff. So
that's decent. Were you nervous when you were crossing? Like, was it nervous or was it more of a sense of like relief? Like, yes, I accomplished this.
Yeah, it's a sense of relief. Like, finally.
Oh yeah, finally, like graduating school. Like I'm done with all that. Like on to
No, so definitely, it was definitely like a sense of like relief. Like finally, I was able to do it. Even though it don't stop after you graduate. Like that's for life, for real. But being done with school, definitely, I was happy about that part too. But definitely becoming the Braz was something that I wanted to do for a long time.
That's decent that you did it. Congratulations. I mean, I told you congratulations before, but I'm going to tell you again.
Well, thank you.
And so was it hard, like, I know y'all stroll, so was it hard because, for girls, I know, like, we cheer, so we was on it, but, like, was it hard for y'all to, like, learn it or y'all had it? Like,
it's hard
to
learn.
Like, y'all, like, a group of guys, like, no, bro, like,
no, for real, it is hard. Like, it's not easy. It looked easy, but when you try to start practicing doing it, and this is not something that you used to, like the brothers, we hop. So you be seeing us like hop around and stuff. Like that's not easy at all. Like,
but y'all be doing your thing though. I'm like, I wonder how long it took EJ to learn this. Like,
it takes a lot of practice, like a lot of practice.
Y'all be having like, all right, we gonna practice and like, cause we got something. We got the cookout tomorrow. We got the barbecue tomorrow. Like, y'all be getting together?
So we have our lab sessions. Like, you should always have it anyway, just so you could be ready. Like, you never know where you gonna be at, and it just be like you could be out somewhere and people be like, oh, you a Q, can you do it? Can you do it? And they be like, yo, like, especially if you had like a cookout or something. So yeah, especially in school, like parties and stuff, we used to have like practice all the time, high practice all the time, just to kind of like learn, make sure, go over the same stuff. Like it's just like how y'all cheer, like you go over the same cheers and then you make up new ones.
Like, y'all can't make up new ones. It's not like a list that you have to do.
You can make up your own stuff, and then we just learn the ones that they already had. We do those, and then we make up new ones.
Dang, so when the older people come back, like maybe cross like 8 years ago, do y'all have some in common still, or they're so far gone? No, for real?
It's still the same, some of the same things because they made it up, and then they passed it down to other lines, and other lines like it, so they pass it down to that next line, and we learned it, so it's calm. Like
that's decent. I was just funny. Like, let me ask EJ. Like, you be doing good now. Y'all be doing your thing. Like, y'all got y'all straw, the oil, and the chicken. What else y'all got? Y'all serve the community.
Yeah, I mean,
I like that.
We try to just be good, wholesome men.
Yes, y'all. I think you are.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, so let's just wrap it up with the music. So let them know when they should expect it one more time in case they forgot.
Okay, so I'm dropping a vid to my song Force.
Right.
I'm recording a video on the 4th of June. Mm-hmm. That should come out like within the next week. Okay. Be prepared definitely for a single to come out in June, like middle of June. And then definitely be prepared for another single to come out. I'll probably do the beginning of July.
The beginning of July?
Yes. And then August is when y'all will get the project. Just be on the lookout. Sick Soul is on the rise, baby.
Yes. So y'all see him now. So y'all have the opportunity, you know, that TikTok when it be like, y'all had the opportunity to say, I knew him from when he first started. So y'all better hop on the train now.
Yeah.
Because it's only up from here.
That's the only way we're going for the both of us.
Exactly. It's only up.
I'm not ready.
So, all right. I ain't forget. So come on, give us a little something.
All right. I should do one of the songs that I might have dropped.
Okay. So give us a little sneak peek.
I got you. All right. So it's we outside, we rolling. They like who that when we pull up, yeah. When we pull up. We outside.
Wait, hold up. This is giving me summer vibes. You right. Keep going.
We outside, we rolling. They like who that when we pull up, yeah. When we pull up. I said we cruising all night, taking shots, catching baddies at the red lights. You know I'm with the gang, so please believe the hype. The mood all summer, we with all the vibes, and then we in the skies on cloud 9. Post a mini drip, but you know we fly, and that's how I'm gonna give you I'm gonna drop that joint in July. Yeah. I mean June, because I want that joint to be for the summer ride. That joint gonna be alright.
That joint alright. Like, where you going with that?
Yeah, I'll be trying.
I like that. Yeah, perfect. We're gonna end on that note, y'all. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for coming. Wait, give me Instagram, of course.
Sick Soul 2 underscores.
Soul, spell it, because you know some people.
6, the number 6, SOUL __.
Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in into another episode of Daily Dose, and we'll see you next time. That was good, EJ.